welcome to my channel, Maze's Life, where I'm terrible at managing money but trying to get better. So with today's video, I wanted to go over my January 2026 monthly budget. So, Happy New Year! If you enjoy this type of content, please like, comment, and subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. So first, I'm going to go over my budget as it is, how I brought it over from my 2026 spending plan, which was a video from previous videos ago. And then I'm going to go over how I would change things, because it has been a couple days into this pay period. I got paid on Monday and it is now Wednesday. So I'll show you how in real time I update my budget. Alright, so as you can see here at the top, I have my work income. My work income consists of what I bring home every month plus what I take out for my retirement contribution. So it's not necessarily just my net income, but I do like to track it in there. And that carries over month to month. Then, if I scroll down to my expenses side, because I do not have any other income for half of the year, the other half I do have a second job, and I'll put in a predicted amount here, but I do not predict anything so far. So for my subscriptions, I have $0. I do not expect to purchase any subscriptions this month, and when I purchase subscriptions, it's not really a subscription because I do not keep it month to month to month. I will download Hulu or Disney and binge watch a bunch of shows in just that month, and then I will cancel it before the month is over, and then I would wait until a bunch of episodes or a new season has been released, and then I'll purchase it again, and then do the same thing with that TV series that I'm watching, plus a few others. Alright, and then a change from my previous 2 years of budgeting, and I changed this up just because I need to keep things exciting in my budget. I need to change things up every so often, but while still keeping it simple. So if you watch my video from a couple days ago, I did Mini Mondays, and that is going to determine how much I spend in my personal beauty expense, my fun, my household, gifts, food out, and tithings. And I just did that because last year I did not tithe, so I really wanted to. And last year I spent way too much money in the food out and gifts category, and then I just decided to throw in a few other categories just to make it an even 6. Alright, then parking / work. I budgeted $100 because at that time I wasn't sure if I was going to be taking the bus or driving into the office. Taking the bus is $5, but I do have to drive to the bus station. Then parking, I have to pay to park, and then I still have to drive to work and whatnot. Then I have my renters and car insurance, and I know what that is. But what I forgot, or didn't necessarily forget, but it changes every year, is every December my insurance company gives us money back. So this amount will be less, but I wasn't sure how much, so I just kept it the same month to month for my 6-month period. Then I have my utilities, my electricity, my phone, scrolling down, my electronics and Wi-Fi. Even though it's $45.39 every month, last year during December, or at the end of December, it went up a couple of dollars, so I budgeted $50. Then gas, $75, because again, I wasn't sure if I'd be taking the bus or driving into work. Then scrolling down, I have applied to debt, so this month I plan to spend only pretty much the minimums because of other things, and so that will be because I do want to start saving, have a car maintenance, which is a 7-month past due oil change. Cats, I need to pay for their health insurance, vet insurance and their litter. They have expensive litter and food and whatnot. Then I have groceries. It's a little bit more than it was last month because last month I was trying to clear out my freezer. I didn't do that good of a job, but I just decided to up my grocery bill anyways. My health, which consists of my gym membership, which I do go to, and my chiropractor, my rent, my retirement, cash. I do not expect to take out anything in cash at the ATM this month. The money that I plan or expect to pay in interest, it may be actually less than this. And then financial. Financial could be anything budgeting related or tax related, that sort of thing. So I thought maybe $25 this month if I wanted to buy anything for the New Year's. Okay, so then I'm going to just show you how I typically would update my budget because it's already been a few days into the year. So what I do is I pull up my debit card, which I'm not going to do on screen, but I have it on my phone, and I'll just start adding. So I received some money from work. So in July of 2025, so this is still this year, they messed up my paycheck, but it's $25. So they paid me back, plus, it's not exactly $25 because I had to pay some taxes on it, but my job reimbursed me for that. And they paid me extra money. I don't know why. That makes me super nervous. So it makes me want to now go back to see last month how much I got paid last month. And I got paid the other amount. So I don't know why, but my check increased. And there shouldn't have been a reason. If I pull up my pay stub on the side, maybe it'll tell me. Let's see. So when I pull up my pay stub on the side, it has a larger amount. Don't know why. Let's see, 684626 is before taxes. Maybe something changed with my health insurance. Well, I will figure that out later. So that is it for my income. Then for parking and for work, I think that I'll only end up spending about $50 to use the bus this entire month. So I'm going to change that to $50. Then with my electricity bill, it's not yet available, so I can't see it just yet. I think my internet bill will be the same. Internet or Wi-Fi, I don't know the difference. I think it's going to still be $45.39, but I'm just going to keep it that way. My gas, theoretically, will decrease, but I just bought gas for $40.02. Then applied to debt. I have not sent any money towards debt for this month yet. I need to do that. I'll probably do that once this video is over. Savings, I have not sent any savings yet. I was going to open up an Ally account, but then I was reading the fine print, and in order to get their extra interest, high interest earnings, you had to have a minimum amount deposited. So I was looking at some other banks, and some you do and some you don't. So I wanted to get that figured out today. So car maintenance, I think it'll be less than $150, but I haven't done that yet. If Valvoline is open tomorrow, then I'll go. If not, I'll stay home. Alright, groceries. I just stocked up on a lot of vegetables for the month. So that's half my bill right there. But I got a bunch of vegetables and a bunch of expensive fruit. Let's see here. Again, I'm just looking at my debit card. $2.50 for the bus today. And it's normally $5, but I was running late. I had to run to catch it, and I forgot to pay, and they didn't charge me. So now I'm looking at my credit card just to see if anything went through, because I had to change my automatic payments last month, but it looks like everything or nothing's been taken out yet from either my debit or my credit card, so I will not know yet if the changes have been made into effect. But that is how I update my budget. And then, since I now have, because previously I had $314 here, now I have an extra $76. So I would typically then go over to my grocery fund and put that there. And if I did that, look, we're back almost to $315. But I want to try something different this month. So I am not going to adjust anything up just yet. I very much prefer to have a zero-based budget, but this is going to be my way of trying to switch things up. It kind of is a little pet peeve of mine to have amounts still left in this difference column. I want it to be zero or as close to zero as possible. So I have noticed that I end up spending all of my money in all of these categories in the first week or two of the month. Well, and that includes my variable expenses. And I want to stretch out my variable expenses for the rest of the month. So I'm not going to adjust anything just yet. I want to wait and see how my budget is, because I hate being broke at the end of the month. So I want to be, instead of broke, I want to be budgeting. Like, budgeting correctly. Alright, and that is it. Oh, you can see here, these are my notes. These are only things that I plan to possibly have to spend money on this month. It's just these things. Alright, so that is it. That is my January 2026 budget, as well as how I update my budget. It's only been 3 days into the month. 3 days into this pay period. But thank you for watching and following along. If you stay to the end of the video, I'd love to have you join this financial journey with me. So hit subscribe, click the like, and leave a comment down below if you would like. My next video will not be out tomorrow. I am going to take a few days off. I know I did a video every single day for 2.5 months, but my next video will be out January 4th. So please stick around, stay till then. And other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in that next video. Bye.